Buddy, it's Canebrake91 back here with another Call of the Wild the Angler stream. It's been another month that we were not here, so this is kind of the return stream, and everything should be normal going forward from this point. So hope to see you guys join. If you do and you're new, subscribe and hit that like button as you come in. And we've got our buddies are with us. Dad's a Psycho, Blame the Pain, and Barry. So we're just going to attempt to catch a diamond carp sucker. We'll see. That's the only one that I'm personally missing to have bingo before Japan releases. And again, thanks for joining. Okay, that's that. And I need to scoot up a little. The camera's having trouble seeing me. Okay, maybe. Oh, you got to check out. Y'all are older than me. Well, you got to check out my Frog and Toad t-shirt. I got it at Walmart. That was my favorite books as a kid. I saw it and I was like, I've got to have
it. Is it Frog and Toad, huh?
Frog and Toad. Yeah, it was like a 80s and 90s thing. I don't know. I had like every one of them when I was a little bitty old kid. I like weird stuff, I guess. I don't know. I have no sense of style at all. Okay, let me get it pulled up on. It's showing people joining, so I've got to be live. And it's not showing
Yeah,
on
I
my
see you.
phone
I
for
got you
some
pulled
reason.
up.
I got you now.
Oh, now it's showing on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you
Yep.
pulled up.
I got the volume on. Oops.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
if y'all don't mind, hit that like button when you do. If you join it, that way it does make a difference. I don't know how or why, but it definitely does. Man, I need to scoot up even more. It looks like, jeez, I'm in a different setup than I was before, so I'm trying to make do with what I've got. Oh, house and have a spot in the house just for stuff like this. Gaming. I want a gaming room so bad I can't stand it. Or an office
Oh
/
man.
gaming room.
You and me both.
I'd like to deck it out in like retro gaming stuff too. I think it'd be pretty cool. Hey, Father Jack, welcome in. But buy like an old CRT TV and hook up the old game systems to it and stuff. I think it'd be cool.
I remember those things, man. I saw somebody the other day on a video that was talking about, all the old, the clip that used to plug into the antenna adapter in the back of the TV, and then you
Yeah.
had to there was like a RCA adapter that connected to that right into the UFA or UHF or whatever. It was like I haven't seen that stuff in forever.
We've still got an old tube TV down here at the house, but I don't even know if it works anymore. I haven't tried to turn it on in so long. Yeah, the Carp suckers, Father Jack. That's the only one that I need to have bingo on the entire game again, so I'm trying my best to get one. I think Dad's got one and Blaine's got one. I don't know, Barry, do you have one? Hell, this might be one right here.
No.
This
Double
literally
fish.
might be one. I'm not joking. Like, would that not
Well, that
be?
would be sweet.
Would
Oh,
that
that'd
not
be
be?
great.
Get that
That's a
knocked out
gold
right
though.
away.
It is a gold. I knew it was. I put on 11-pound lines so I get a little better score for that competition, or 8-pound line actually.
Nice fish.
Yeah, I knew it was better than a silver anyway. Yeah, let me pull up the chat here. You got yours last week, and okay, cool. Do you have me on Apex, Father Jack? I really don't know if you do or not. I know that I've been in your streams before, but I was always at work, so I don't know if I've ever been able to add you on Apex or not. If not, I probably need to do this. I need to make a habit of putting it in the chat every time. If I had a computer and all that stuff, I'd be able to do it like Darth and somebody just hit exclamation Apex. That would be nice. There might be
Yeah,
a
I don't
way of
know.
doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I need to look and see something on camera settings again. Like it keeps, I don't know what it's doing. No, I'm gonna give me a second. I've got to see if I can do this on the fly. I really don't know if I can or not. Give me 1 second, I will. Oh, you here? Okay.
I'm
Yep.
standing
Oh,
next to
yeah.
you for the
You're.
first time
There
in a
you go.
million years.
Well, maybe it'll last for a minute anyway. All right, I need to finish that, don't I? Cane break 91, number 9999. Hey, Rumi, welcome in. Sorry for the late acknowledgement. All right, I'm gonna pin that if it'll let me. Okay. All right, we're in business. Anyway, yeah, Rumi, welcome in. If you're new here, if you like the angler and like watching people stream the angler and play the angler, consider subscribing. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. Just trying that outpost. There are 3 islands. I got mine between the top island and the middle. So right here, Father Jack, I'm assuming you're talking about this area. If you're talking about that area, I tried it for a couple hours the other day, and I never caught a single carp sucker there. I mean, if I went there now, it may be different, but I know when I was trying it then, it wasn't going too well.
Don't feel bad, man. That fish has been a struggle for a lot of people. It
Hey,
really
Spider.
has.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, again, this is really. I started playing again like 2 days ago, just messing around, and but other than that, I've been away from the game again another month. So you might as well say I've been away from the game for 2 months straight.
Yeah. I, hey, I understand. I haven't. Only time I've been playing lately is on his streams. Like, you know, most of the other time, like lately, I've been playing baseball.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
MLB
that.
the show.
Is that any good? I nearly downloaded that the other day, actually.
Yeah, I'm having a blast with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I used to love home run
I'll look
derbies
into
on
that.
those games. I don't
Yeah,
know if that's still a
that is
thing or
pretty
not,
fun.
but I used to like that.
Honestly, I don't know. It seems like it was on one of the older versions, so I'd imagine it's on this one.
Father Jack, if you sent a friend request, I did not get it. Let me make sure I typed that right, Cambridge. Here, let me. Apex Connect, yeah, Cambridge 91, number 9999. Yeah, no, it's typed in right. But I didn't get a request, Father Jack, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. And Spider, how many of these have you caught as diamonds? Barry, did you ever say, did you get one or not?
No, I didn't get one.
I
No,
got you.
it's still giving me nightmares.
I was in Highfield stream earlier and we were talking and I was like, there's no way that it's worse than the mountain whitefish was for me. That's still,
Eh,
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, I fished for a month straight as hard as I could fish for them and it took that long to get it. So I don't know. It may surprise me. I tell you what, the wells, like day 1 and 2 was tough for me.
yeah,
I
me too.
fished the living
Yeah.
heck out of them too. I mean, like I didn't stop fishing, but even when I was at work, I was fishing for them through remote play.
Yeah, that first couple days on the wells was pretty rough, and
That
then
was rough.
then all of a sudden it just
My wife bought me a mammoth headwear hat for my birthday, which it's not my birthday yet. My birthday's October 19th, and I'll be 33. But maybe I can get sponsored. It's for guys with big heads, which I have I mean, really, that's what it's for. It really is. It's like a big and tall for your head. Because most of them, like, if I'm wearing ones that have snaps, like I'm on the last two snaps on a regular hat. Like this one, it's
Wow.
like fully closed. Yeah, I got a giant brain, just don't use it.
You and me both, man. You and me both.
Oh me. At least that's what I've been told. That's what I heard all through school. If you just try, you'd make it somewhere. Well, I don't feel like trying, so. Oh, let's see here. Gotta grab something right quick. Oh, this is gonna be another one of them deals that I gotta bait over and over again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't know if anybody's told you this. I don't know if I mentioned it to you earlier when we were talking, but a lot of people seem to have a lot of luck with these things if you bait with pearl barley.
That's what I was doing right now, and
Are you? Okay.
well, somebody's told
I
me
wasn't
that.
sure if.
It may have been Spider actually in Highfield Stream saying that it helped eliminate the drums. Somebody told me that. Uh, or it didn't attract
Yeah.
the drum. Somebody told me. I don't know. I can't remember. It may have
Yeah.
been you. It
Well,
may
I
have
didn't
been.
remember if I had mentioned it to you or not when we were talking earlier, but
It was somebody. It was either you or Spider, I think, that said it. Oh, hey Dustin. Sorry, man. Yeah, I'm back. Finally, we're all settled back in, and hopefully we'll be here for a little while. Our next move is going to be buying a house. We're actually staying with my dad right now. He's only home 2 days a week, so we pretty much house sit for him. Uh, but we're just, I mean, we really don't want to go out and start renting. Rent around here is $1,500 to $2,000 a month, and it's like if I do that, it's gonna be hard to save money for a down payment. So
isn't that crazy? Oh
it's
my goodness.
insane. I don't get it. I don't know. I swear, man. I mean, because I make decent money. I don't know how people that make less than I do, how they survive. I just don't get it because I struggle. I mean, even I don't know. It's just we don't live in a time of a good economy, and I mean, like the work wage does not fit the cost of living anymore, like at all.
Oh no.
No,
It's
not even close.
well, it lasted for a little while.
Oh, you well, at least you got to be seen in the stream. There you go, hopping up and down. Everybody knows you exist still.
I
At
swear, I
least you put
swear
in
I'm
a
still
cameo
here.
appearance.
Pearl barley and bread once you run out of pearl barley. Yeah, I didn't think about the bread. That's an idea. Some of us got lucky and got extra inventory slots and all this fancy stuff.
Hey, they show me something like that, dude. I'm buying it all.
I was lost in Texas somewhere and I missed that whole thing. Oh, well, I guess the good news is we'll all get it probably with this next update. I would assume anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be part of an update coming up. I
Has
mean,
any like have they named any of the fish? I'll be honest with you, I've been busy at work and I haven't really been able to look into it other than Darth's video that he put out about it, and I didn't know if they had released any information on
I
what
don't
was
think
going to
they
be
gave a
on here.
full list. They gave a like a short kind of, a couple fish here and there type thing. I don't think they gave the full list yet. Of course, I haven't looked for anything today, so I'm not sure.
I'm just curious, like if there's big fish, what are the big fish going to be? I thought that trout or whatever it was that's on the thumbnail on Darth's video, that thing looks sick. I think.
That looks really cool. I agree. Big old hook jaw on it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's like camouflage skin almost too, where at least that picture that he had up is pretty neat.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh man, there's so many people complaining on Facebook about it already. I'm like, you can't satisfy people. I don't. I'm like, what? Well, there's going to be repeat fish. Well, yeah. Last time I checked, the fish exist in more than one place on this planet. Like it's not like
Yeah, right.
19 fish and 15 of which are brand new. See, there you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
that's a
The
lot of brand new
15 new
fish.
fish, and people are still whining and crying. I don't get it. They reused too much. Somebody was complaining about the crab. I'm like, they added the crab as a fun little thing to mix it up. That's all it is. That's all the
Yeah.
crawdad was. It's not meant to like be this amazing trophy or anything. It's just something to switch it up.
Imagine when we get the ocean maps, we're gonna be having some lobsters or some king crab that we can go and possibly catch.
Right.
Like,
Be
that'd
cool.
be
I
pretty
mean, I
cool
hope we
bringing it.
see rare skin variations or whatever at some point. Like
Yeah, too.
albinos and like a blue lobster, because I mean they do
Yeah,
exist. Blue crawdads exist too.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It'd be pretty cool.
Well, I tried it again, guys. I'm not gonna be able to join you. I got in there for a few minutes and then.
And you can be with us in spirit.
Yep.
Still looking forward to Borderlands 4, like big time.
Oh, you and.
Oh no kidding.
Yeah, please. No Tina's Adventureland mess and none of that stuff.
Yeah,
That was so bad.
I had a conversation with a guy the other day that I had no idea even liked video games, and man, he got all fired up about Borderlands, and we got talking about it. We were both ragging on Tiny Tina's Wonder World or whatever it is, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
awful.
That's. I
At
think
least I
that's
thought it
exactly the
was.
name. Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Those are already. Oh, so there's confirmed fish variations, Spider? I hadn't heard that.
I
That's
didn't either.
Oh,
that's
cool.
awesome if that's true. I
Well,
mean,
Nice.
that's yeah,
well, they would probably have to with this map because they're going to have koi, and
Yeah,
that's essentially, goldfish. And
that is
goldfish come in
true.
all kinds of colors and patterns.
Koi, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is true.
They orange, white, yellow, gold, black. There's all kinds of colors that they come in.
all right, Father Jack. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, and king crab would be pretty cool to catch. I agree. You have a good night. Like I said, thanks for stopping by. And Spider, if you can elaborate on that a little bit, like what have you heard? Oh, okay. So they did confirm it is in the works. Okay, cool.
Oh
Well, that
yeah, they were talking about. That's why they want to do that before they come out with any kind of a trophy lodge or anything. Because right now everybody would be showing off the exact same fish,
yeah.
just different weights and stuff. So they wanted variations in the way they looked. But I really do hope it's introduced with this new map. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Japan. I never thought about Japan being an option, to be honest with you. But now
I'm
that they've
okay
been,
with it.
oh, yeah. I mean, it's a completely different environment. I mean,
It's new fish. I like that. 15 new species. That's what I like.
right.
And
Something
it's
different.
something for us to go after for the people that have bingo. It's
Right.
gives you something
Yeah,
else to go and do.
I
for
mean,
sure.
I have literally nothing in the game to do anymore. Like nothing. And they need to introduce something for level 200 players that have run out of things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still got a ways to go to get to there. You can tell that I've been off the game for a long time. My level is a lot lower than it should be. Oh, what Justin
Oh,
say? It makes sense. Fishing is part of the Japanese culture. Yeah. I mean, they're surrounded by water. So, I mean, that's probably been the primary source of food for millennia.
Well, that's the thing too is if they ever do introduce like deep sea fishing, they technically could add it to several of the existing maps. You know what I mean? Like They could add it to Norway. They could add it to Japan, you know, and then
Yeah.
whatever future maps. Because, like I said, Japan's surrounded by water. Norway is, you know, they got that ship out there in the ocean, you know.
Yep.
So
Fishing with the Japan map. I wonder if they'll test the water.
soon, but
Sushi. I love sushi, actually. I'm thinking the coin catfish would probably be the biggest. The Tamian, or Tamian, however you say it. I need to look that up. I've never heard of that. What is it? What is it? Does anybody know what a Tamian looks like? Or however you say it.
I don't personally know.
That
No.
that trout looking fish spider that they showed off, do you have any idea what it was called?
Sushi.
Yeah.
Just caught a diamond channel cat here.
Oh, did you really? Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
that was Darth's been catching them left and right at this dock, and I have not caught one, and I just caught one.
I tell you, that one gave me a lot of trouble early on, but then after I caught the first one, it seemed like it wasn't hard to catch them anymore. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're not that bad. Actually, most of the beginning ones I caught were all by accident, going
Yeah.
for other stuff.
Yep, same here. The first one I caught was by accident, and I've caught like 2 or 3 on purpose, but then the rest of them have been on accident. That was a chum salmon, if you're talking about the one that the guy was holding.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one that I'm
Yeah.
talking about. That's a cool looking fish, I think.
That was a sweet, yeah, that was a sweet looking fish. I would agree.
Yeah, people are catching carp suckers anyway. Rumi's in here.
Yeah, I saw him driving his Jeep across the dock.
You know, as much as I've played this game, my biggest issue with money on this game is that I've been one that has tended to use diamond and gold hook only so much through the time period I've played this game that I've missed out on a lot of money making opportunities. But I still haven't
Yeah.
purchased anything that cost $1 million because I've only got like right at 800,000.
Oh wow.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But I've done so much diamond only and gold only hook.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. I've done a whole lot of it because I'll be messing around doing something else and just kind of picking up the controller between bites while I'm doing something else. But I need to get to, well, that's why I'm using a bronze hook right now. I just need to start making that. It's my goal before next year anyway, is to try to have everything bought, like the $1 million items bought, just because. I'm not casting so far. I think the first thing I'll buy is the Jeep. I thought about doing. Darth bought the. What'd he buy? The rod.
Yeah,
The rod.
he bought the rod.
Yeah, and he's doing a little challenge with it to try to level it up. Speaking of challenges,
If I was only gonna buy one personally, I was
Yeah.
probably gonna only get the boat. That was just because I use that more than anything.
Yeah.
it would be
That's-
between the car and the boat for me. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because the boat's like you're on the boat most of the time. I don't
Yeah.
rarely ever use the Jeep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, matter of fact, on a couple of the maps, I just leave it parked in a certain spot because there's no fast travel there.
Yeah, that's all I use the Jeep for anymore, is just as a fast travel point.
Yeah, literally. it's
Yeah, it's good for that. I mean, it'd be great if they would introduce like a tent system or something to that effect.
Oh, I know. I would love that.
That'd be great.
I
There's
think
plenty of
eventually
places
they
I'd like to
will.
put it
I
in.
feel like they will, but who knows?
Yeah.
Be an easy way to make $5. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like just put it up for $4.99. I guarantee it'd sell out. I mean, everybody
Well, yeah. If they did a DLC for tents, I would buy that. I
for
really
sure.
would buy
Yeah.
that. Well, let me rephrase that. If they fix the crashing issues, I would buy it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
and I'm not trying to be negative, but I told this to Blaine and I told this to Darth. I'm not buying another DLC until they fix the crashing issues. So
Yeah.
if they don't have it fixed by the time this new map comes out, I won't be getting this new map.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't
don't
blame
blame you,
you.
man.
The game being fixed should take priority over anything else, in my opinion.
Yes, everything else should be on hold until that's fixed because there's so many people with that problem going on.
Hmm.
Well, if you don't have your base game working, what good is DLC anyway? You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I'll just have a new pretty place to be aggravated, you know.
yeah. That's what I think I commented on Dart's thing the other day. The thing I love about these games, like even the Hunter though, like you get to go places that you'd never see in the real world, most likely, unless
Right.
you just fortunate enough to have enough money to travel
Right.
abroad, which I don't. So
Yeah, like Norway, dude. I want to go to Norway in real life so bad.
yeah,
That is such a beautiful country.
it is. It would
Very
be
expensive.
it'd be on my hot list of places to live probably. New Zealand. If I could live anywhere, I think I would pick New Zealand.
Yeah, that's pretty gorgeous there too.
Well, you don't ever hear about anything bad happening in New Zealand. You know what I mean? Like you don't hear anything negative or I haven't anyway.
No, it's they're so far away from everybody. It's nobody goes and messes with them.
Yeah, and there's nothing there to take hold of, like claim really. I mean, not that I
Right.
know of. It'd make a good military base, I guess. That'd be about it. A naval type situation. Well, I'm catching them, but I'm not catching the one. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry, Spider. For whatever reason, your messages weren't popping up on the screen. Oh, Chum for Sam. Oh, the Chum Sam said that you love the new animations. The way the guy was holding the salmon and noodle. Yeah, I decided to do that too. I think it's cool that
yeah, I
they
do
added the
like
dip
that.
net. Just as a little addition.
I I I'm not against it. I just to me I'm just so I don't know. I'm skewed because of all the crashing issues. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
I wasn't crashing constantly, I'd think it's cool as can be. But I just want them to fix the stuff that's not going very well
I
right
just
now.
don't understand it though, because like I'm literally sitting here playing on the
I
exact
know.
same platform as you,
I know.
surrounded by people, and I haven't crashed, and I haven't really the whole time. I mean, it's just weird. I don't
I
understand it.
do until this last update. The summer event. I was crashing only when there was like 10 friends like right next to each other. That's when I
Yeah.
was crashing. You know, and that could be caused by all kinds of stuff. But now I crash over every situation, fast travel, changing hooks, you know, you name it. And it started at that thing, at that
Yeah,
event.
I mean, I hate it for you. I really do. I mean, it would, I don't even know, it would probably turn me completely away from the game if it was happening to me all the time. But,
I I've been playing the hunter a lot lately. I've been doing a great one grind for fallow, and I've been playing the Major League Baseball thing. Like I said, I've only been playing this essentially when people are streaming. you
yeah.
know,
How's the
like when
fallow grind going?
God's going pretty good. I got a ton of diamonds already. No rares yet though. No super rares or anything.
That's the only super rare I have on the game. I've got a diamond piebald fallow here.
Oh
That's
wow,
awesome,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, seriously.
I still haven't got a great one fallow, and I mean, I've killed, I don't know, I don't want to over exaggerate. Definitely over 2,000, uh, but no luck as far as the great one goes. But then again, a super rare technically is
Well,
better than a great
yeah,
one.
I
So
would rather have what you have than a great one. I really would.
It blew my mind when I saw it. I thought for sure it was gonna troll too, because of the way my luck is.
Oh,
But
dude, you ain't lying.
yeah, and he wasn't far from the picture of it. I can't remember what the score was, but it wasn't like it was a monstrous diamond.
No, but still, dude, I would much rather have that than any great one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my dream animal on that game is an albino diamond Rocky Mountain elk, and then a melanistic
Oh,
mule
wow.
deer diamond. Those are the two that I want the most. But I
Oh,
don't.
that would be cool. Yeah, man, the mule deer looks so good like that. I'd love to have a diamond
Yeah,
melanistic. That
it's and as much as I whitetail hunt in real life and love it, but I'm just not a whitetail guy on that game. I don't know why. You would think I would be, seeing as how that's what I chase in real life, but I don't know. I think I probably just got burnt out on it more than anything, but I need to try to go back to it again, man. I don't know. I lived and breathed that game the way I played this, and it just like one day it
yeah,
just shut off. I don't know. Like my want to play it went away.
No, I get it.
that's what happened to me when my game corrupted.
No, yeah, that would have been an
My
immediate.
files, yeah, I had so many trophies, dude. It wasn't even funny. And one day, the file corrupted, and never could get back into it.
It's one thing if you
Yeah,
elect to do that on your own, but for it to happen
Well,
involuntarily,
yeah,
yeah,
but like if you start over on the game, like it wouldn't have eliminated all my trophies. All it does is
right,
reset my levels and stuff. Like I lost everything, and I had multiple trophy lodges packed full of diamonds. And
yeah, it does.
that's
It's
what got me.
terrible.
the way that I tried getting dads back into it, just go out and don't grind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just like you were saying, don't make it fun. Go try to find rares on maps that you haven't played for a long time or barely played. Or if you haven't opened up all your maps, go and open them up and try to find diamonds that you might have. Like me and him were talking the other day, and I found a zone on Parquet that had a male and a female water buffalo albino standing in the same drink zone.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I mean,
rare.
I never play parquet. Yeah, you have. Yeah, I mean, those are those are little Easter eggs for you, man.
yeah, it's fun doing that. We've been opening up most of the maps. Like I think I've got almost every map open now except for like New England.
Yeah,
See, that's how I used to play the game. When I started grinding, I think that's what really turned me off. Because I
it
used to
did.
just
I
go out and
guarantee
hunt.
it.
That's all I did. Just went
Mm-hmm.
out and took off.
Well, that's what I was
Guarantee
saying.
it.
I'm doing a fallow deer grind, but I'm doing it very casually. Like
Yes.
I go on there, I make a couple loops, and then I'll go to a different map and open that map up and just search for initial spawn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been taking it real easy. I'm not doing my great one grind like I did for the red deer. That burned me out bad.
When I played it hot and heavy, I had a bunch of friends that we all played it together, and we would use a dummy account to make a brand new map. Like basically, all you do is start a new game on an account that you don't use, invite all your buddies in, then you go to your profile and join it. And then like it was just so
Right.
fun because there'd be 6 or 7 of us on there, and everything's new, and it was just that was a blast. And sometimes you'd find some cool stuff, other times it was a dud. But I don't know. That would probably help if I got on the game and played it with people again, because I used to really have. I was really big into competing on that game too at one point, but then the cheaters started coming around and
Oh
it kind of
yeah,
ruined it.
that game. There's no point in competing anything on that game because
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, it's too easy to cheat in that game now.
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But man, yeah, anytime you, especially on, I mean, we're both on PlayStation. If you wanted to get on and play, I play the Hunter quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down to do that sometime. I'll be honest with you, I really don't want to get into streaming the Hunter. I don't know why. I know it's on my profile that I was going to do it, but I don't know. Unless I just fall back in love with it, I just don't know that I'll be streaming it. But we'll see. Time will tell, I guess. Hey, Jets, welcome in, buddy. My day has been pretty good. I can't complain. Weather's nice. Uh, I've got electricity, a roof over my head, so it's been pretty good. No, all jokes aside, I really feel sorry for all these people going through this stuff right now. I can't even imagine.
Oh, that's
I know
such a
you can
nightmare.
relate with it, or Dad can
Oh,
relate with it
yeah,
for
it
sure.
is a night. I mean, I've never had it like they've got it though. I mean, what they're going through, I never actually got destroyed like that, and
Yeah,
not that bad. I mean, I've been without power for a couple weeks before, but I've never, I've never lost everything I own. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
literally everything you own.
Well, especially where all that stuff's in the Carolinas, man. They didn't ever see that coming. I don't guess. I mean, because living up in the mountains, you
Yeah,
wouldn't think you'd ever have to contend with a hurricane, but
yeah.
it's awful. A lot of them people don't have a pot to pee in anyway, and what little bit they did have lost it. I mean, it's
Right.
all right. I'm gonna switch it to I don't know. I really don't know what I'm trying number 4 dough for a minute. Seems like the 7 bloodworm works better for me than anything, but
I mean, that's what Gyros caught his on.
it just seems like that's when I can consistently catch them, and I'm not catching drum either when I'm doing that. It don't seem like I don't even know if
Yeah,
drum bite it. I haven't looked. I feel like they bite everything though. So
I know they do, don't they? Like little
Yeah,
vacuum
they're
cleaners.
just vacuums. Yeah, they
well,
eat
I mean,
anything.
I get it because I'm sure they do in real life, but in a way, I wish they wouldn't have made it that way because you're like, all right, I don't want to catch drum right now. What way can I eliminate them? Then you start looking, and there's almost no
Yeah.
way to eliminate them.
Well, especially
Now,
since they stuck them everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Since they put them everywhere on the map, like every little pond, every river, everywhere. They should have made it to where you could use one bait that they won't bite. You know what I mean? Give you that option on something.
Hey, Jets. Yeah, these guys are my moderators. They're also Darth Sloan's moderators, but it's Dad's a Psycho, Blaine the Pain, and then Barry Carnes. They're they usually all jump in when we stream. Justin, it seemed to be a pretty good update. Oh, pre-update on eggs. Yeah, I haven't even tried eggs. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch back to 7 Bloodwater. It, it was working. I was actually catching fish, so
Well, the eggs thing, though, like, in this area, there's bass, smallmouth and largemouth bass over here. And you'll get a lot of bass bites on eggs, too. So it's like something's going to be irritating you when you're trying to catch
right.
these carp suckers.
Yeah, this is part of it.
And I mean, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just the drum. I just don't like the drum. Every fish I try to fish for, I catch one of those.
They said y'all sound different for some reason. He said he's used to hearing you guys on Darth's stream, but you sound different. I don't know. I can't hear it.
we're
Yeah,
we're
we're all on
using
headphones.
yeah.
Yeah, we're in PlayStation chat right now on headphones, so it's going to sound different.
It's going to sound clearer, probably. I would assume, anyway. Maybe not. How do y'all phones?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I use
do.
my earbuds. Yeah.
Yeah, I run
I'm
it through my
definitely going
phone
to
on
hop in mod
Discord.
chat and start trying to jump in. It's just, I'm just now where I can even do anything. I've just now got settled again, so I haven't even had really, I've tried like heck to jump on and watch and
Yeah, I
comment and
know, dude.
stuff.
He's
But
he's more than willing to have you, dude. That's,
yeah, that's pretty intense anyway.
well, us too.
Oh
We
yeah.
missed you, man. I'm
Heck
glad you're
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to
It's
be
been a
back.
minute.
Yeah, it's been too damn long, honestly. It's been a nightmare. Hey, you can't go back and change things, but if I'd have known everything was going to transpire the way it did, I'd have never done it. But I guess you can't live like that. Take risk, and
Yeah,
if it
live and
works, it
learn.
works. If it don't, it don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you had the option to, come back. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you weren't trapped in that bad situation. You were able to fix it, so that's good.
Yeah. Some things seem like they're by grand design because if it would have been 1 week longer, I wouldn't have been able to go back to my old job. They would have filled it. But
Oh, you see?
yeah,
You see?
I mean, like,
That's man.
so it worked out, thankfully. And as soon as I called my old boss, he was like, "No, I'd love to have you." He said, "Yeah, come back now." I said, "Okay, cool." So,
On my way.
yeah, give me a couple days. Yeah, man, we packed up the whole dang place in like 2 days, and we're moving on the third day. Like we were kind of professionals at it at that point anyway. Hell, we just got done doing it. But
That's one of the things I hate the most is moving. You know what I mean? There's something about moving that I don't like.
if it was just me,
Packing.
I'd
It's
have
the
thrown
packing that gets
everything
me.
out and just took my
Bought
PlayStation, the
new.
bare essentials, and that's it.
Yep, bought everything brand new. I know the feeling, dude. I've
That's how
actually
I
done that,
am.
but
That's how I am. It really is. But
you're not taking that? Nope, I'm gonna buy new ones when I get there.
she's not on the same page with that, so we it tends to
Yeah.
work out better when she gets what she wants. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually
That's usually
does.
the case.
yeah,
Yeah, smart man.
I've learned through the years. Man, we've been together 8 years. That was hard to believe. It popped up on Facebook the other day. It's not our wedding anniversary, but it was our like I guess when we very first started dating, and I was like, we talked about it. I was like, my God, 8 years has freaking flown. Like it seems
Yeah.
like yesterday we just met. Yeah, I'll be 33 on October the 19th, and I mean, it seems like yesterday that I would turn 21.
Man.
I hear you.
Here's a scary thought for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Well, happy for
My
the
oldest son
33
is
back
only a
again.
couple years younger.
do what? Say that again, Dad.
I said my oldest son is only a couple years younger than you.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
He what did he do? He turned, let me see if I can remember this. He turned 30, yeah, 30 this year. No, he turned
Yeah,
31 this year. Yeah, 31 this year.
I turned 40 this month.
Yeah, that'll be here before I know it. I already know that.
It gets here quick, dude.
Yeah. And just wait, buddy.
Hmm.
They seem to go faster and faster.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hate it, but can't
The
change it.
perception is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you just get busy with life, and that's what makes it go fast. Because I mean, when I was a kid, it's like time stood still.
Yes.
Yep.
Summers lasted forever. What summer break did.
Yeah. What is this? Is it walleye? No. Huh, that's the first walleye I've caught out here doing this.
Yeah. I've got a couple gold walleyes over here. I mean, heck, apparently you can catch almost every diamond on the map from this dock.
Yeah, I know largemouth and
Seems to be.
smallmouth and burbot for sure. And then
Yeah.
obviously carp
Channel
sucker.
cat. Yep, carp sucker. I think green sunfish somebody was catching, and a
Yeah.
white crappie somebody caught. I
Barry
mean,
just caught a
there's been a
gold.
lot of diamonds caught.
Yeah, it's kind of like that kokanee spot, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, like everything in the area can be caught right here.
Well, we got 11 people watching. I know y'all are part of that, but that's knowing that I keep disappearing for months on end. That's not too bad.
Yeah, seriously. You've been gone for a minute, man, but if you keep coming down like this, hopefully you'll start growing again real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised I haven't lost people, to be honest with you, but I really haven't. I lost one through that entire time period, but then it got made back up. So
Yeah, but I
go
rarely unsubscribe from somebody unless they're somebody I don't like. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah.
so, and you're a very likable person, so it's going to be very rare that somebody's going to unsubscribe from you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, I
Yeah. Just
appreciate
because
that.
you're not around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not here. Oh, I'll show him.
Yeah.
Which a lot of the
I think
big
that's
time
pretty rare.
YouTubers, man, they only upload like once a week. I mean, or even once every 2 weeks, and they do just fine. I think once you get to a certain level of subscriptions, you can kind of get away with not being around as much. But like you said, I'm
Right.
subscribed to people that I subscribed to 15 years ago that I haven't watched that entire time. But why
Yeah.
unsubscribe? It's not like it's unless you're just like OCD and you've got to have everything in order in a certain way. But I'm not. Oh, and Goldie, I think Goldie said hi earlier. Goldie, I meant to say something, buddy. If you're still here, welcome in.
Oh, I didn't even see
Yeah,
Goldie.
I think I saw it pop up on the screen, and y'all were talking or something, and I was gonna say something and forgot. But yeah, Goldie, if you're here, I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you sooner.
Well, well, just tell us to shut up. I'm okay with that.
No, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There's Tom. Tom's in here, or he's in the server anyway. I don't know if he's watching. Yeah, that's the only ones that I've ever unsubscribed from, Dustin, are people that like I'll let my 4-year-old use my phone, and any channel she watches, she subscribes to. Like it just what I don't even know how she does it, but she does.
Just got 1,000 random subscriptions to
Oh, no
people you
kidding. I
have
mean,
no
for
idea.
real though, like I have to go through it. No
She
kidding. Like
posted that video of the carpet that one day, didn't she?
yeah, yeah. Needless to say, I haven't been handing my phone over to her as easy. I thought, my gosh, if that would have been, her being forced, she don't know what she's doing. She could have posted anything.
Yeah.
She posted a picture of that giant fallow deer too. I had no idea till like a month after it got posted.
Oh,
There's a picture, and everybody
that's funny.
was saying congratulations and all this stuff. I'm like, what is going on?
That's cute though.
Like,
That's
yeah, but she did. I tell you, for her to be her age, she is so smart. Like, she's got a like. All right, so she can't read. Obviously, she's 4. But if she had found a video yesterday, let's say, she would know today that, okay, if I click on this video, it will lead me to this video, and this video will lead me to this video if I click it. Like, she's able to figure all that out. Like, it's wild.
that's funny though. I love that.
I'm telling you, these kids nowadays, man, they're going to be so computer smart. I mean, my generation is pretty
I
computer
know.
smart, but these kids are going to be like gurus on everything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, from the almost the day they're born, they're surrounded by that kind of stuff, you know. So it's like, that
They
is,
won't get their hands dirty, but they can sure use a computer.
yeah, they won't be able to change a tire to save their life, but they can definitely post something on YouTube for you.
Yeah. Trying to convince my wife to learn how to edit. That way I can be lazy and just record the content and pass the buck over to her. She hadn't bid on it yet.
Yeah, I say she's not going for it yet, huh?
Yeah. That's one thing, man. I'll give Chopper that. He's able to work some magic on the PlayStation editing software. Like his whole channel was
Dude,
created around that, and he does a good
I
job to be what he works with.
it seems like it's good. I watched a video one time, and it was somebody was just showing you how to use everything, and I had no idea that you could do all that stuff with that, and it's built into the PS5s. You know.
Right. I need to explore it. I just haven't. I'll be honest with you, I just like streaming. It's just mainly to be able to get on here and chat with you guys and whoever's watching. I don't mind
Yeah.
making videos just in hopes that it draws a crowd to watch the live streams, but I do need to put a little more effort into making videos. I just haven't. Like how Darth did as soon as y'all told him about Japan, he hurried up and made a video. I mean, it would have took me 3 minutes to take a selfie recording
Dude,
and say,
he drove
hey.
home, dude.
Oh, I believe it. I would have too.
He was at work and he drove home to do that video.
I don't blame him.
Oh,
I bet he was
too funny.
super excited for sure.
Extra long lunch break.
Dude, like
Yeah,
literally.
seriously.
Blaine posted that thing in there, man, and I mean, within a couple minutes, he's like, "I'm on my way home." I was crying, dude.
That's hilarious.
Shoot, I kept checking for every day around like 5-6 o'clock around YouTube, because I know that EW posts a lot of stuff on YouTube, and they as soon as 6 o'clock hit, that's when they posted the first, the release, and then the next day was the Rising Sun one, so that I was ready.
Yeah, he hit the nail on the head when he guessed it, which, I mean, the sun kind of gave it away obviously.
Yeah, Rising Sun, yeah.
He definitely, but, the picture they shared, I'm like him, though. Like, I was really thinking, like, Middle America when that first picture.
Well, yeah, the fall leaves on the stream, yeah, I would have never dreamt that to be Japan, honestly.
No, me either. Of course, I haven't seen a lot of pictures of Japan, so. Message Tom real quick. Anyway, let's see what Jets say. Oh, you pulled your last tooth out at 13. Well, there you go. My 11-year-old, hers are all about gone. Hoodie girl.
Stick it under the pillow.
Welcome in.
You might get $5.
You must be new here. Yeah, we all get in here and play the Angler together and stream the Angler. I'm trying to get back to my regular schedule of 2 or 3 days a week at least. But yeah, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And if y'all haven't, hit that like button. It helps reach other people. Appreciate it. And we're just sitting here kind of trying to get a carp sucker diamond because I don't have one. And I'm in a competition for them on top of that. So far, no dimes besides that.
I was going to well, has anybody entered a diamond to the competition yet? Or
No, not yet. It opened Monday. I think the biggest one, Tom had messaged me. He's got one at 6.98 pounds.
Yeah, the biggest gold I caught was 702.
702. Yeah. When do they make
702? Diamond? I think 706. Somebody said. I think that's what I heard somebody say. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. I just heard somebody say that.
That sounds about right. Hey, Kane, I sent you a message on Discord.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Let me look. I don't know. Hey, Blaine, just call me on Discord real quick because I don't think I've got a way of doing that.
No worries. No
Yeah.
worries.
Okay.
It's something that don't even need to be asked. You're good.
Okay. Just after we're done, yeah, we'll
problem.
be good. Okay.
No problem.
All right. Let's see.
What, man? Pearl barley under bread's biting pretty good right now.
Yeah, I ended up catching mine on pearl barley under pearl barley.
Dude, I caught mine lake mix, like lake mix and number 4 red worm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and now that's really hard for me to catch them on.
I was catching the heck out of them on dog biscuits actually yesterday on the bottom. I may actually try that again just real quick. I've got a silver hook on my bottom rod. This will be the one that I catch the diamond with 60-pound line and get a really bad score.
Community record, 60-pound line.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, Wilson finally kind of laid it all out for me how it works. Like if it's your personal best, you can enter it if it's in English. But that's the only way because I don't really understand that. But anyway, if you do catch a PB, you can enter it.
Okay.
Which, I mean, obviously, if you catch a community record, it's probably going to be your personal best anyway.
Ah, 649.
All right, we got, what is it? A gold?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been catching many of those lately, man. That's why I was like excited about it. After I caught that diamond, dude, I've been struggling with these things.
I think Tom said he just joined. Welcome in, Tom, if you can hear me. Oh, I think I got a bite. Unless I was hearing things. Yeah, I guess I was hearing things.
There he is. He just said hello.
Hey, Tom, how are you, buddy? I guess it wasn't a bite. I don't know. Maybe I heard one of y'all's or something. I could have swore I heard the ding, though. Oh, well. Tell you what, here in just a second, I'm going to have to step out for 1 second. I need some more coffee.
Oh, man.
This fish will drive you to it, man.
I believe it. Yeah, I haven't heard good things about this one from anybody, really. Well, I'm good, Tom. I'm having a great day, really.
Hey, guys, I'll be back in just a second.
10-4. Oh. I ran out of pretty much everything besides lake mix. I'm probably going to have to reload here. What time is it? 17. It's got a weird notification. Dakota Kirk, are you on here watching? Because if you just commented, I think it came through on another video for some reason. I don't know. It's not showing up in the live stream chat. That's odd. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, he commented on the tiger fish video from a long time ago. Alright, I've commented back to him. Maybe he'll join. Alright. Yeah. Alright, guys, bear with me. I'll be right back. Y'all, Barry and Blaine, y'all keep them entertained. I'm gonna go make coffee real quick.
We're not singing and dancing, no. I just want just one diamond, please. Please.
Hello?
Hello.
I lost y'all.
No, he's gone to make coffee.
Oh,
He said
okay.
for me and Blaine to keep them. He said for me and Blaine to keep them entertained. I says I'm not singing and dancing.
Turn around, bright eye.
It's a bit early for that, isn't it? Dustin wants to see the singing and dancing. You should all leave.
All right. Let's see.
Honestly, this fish is worse than the purple labeo. It honestly is.
Oh yeah, I agree. If it's not worse, it's exactly the same. You know what I mean? Like it's in that category for sure.
Oh, definitely.
It's almost equivalent to watching paint dry.
That's what I said about it on streams. Oh, yeah.
I mean, seriously, this they turned it down way too much, man. When they fixed the diamond issue, before the diamond issue was fixed, you could catch them like crazy. Couldn't get a dime obviously, but you were catching them, a lot of them. And then they fixed the
Yeah, at
diamond
least it
thing,
gave you
and
hope.
yeah, and now it's like you catch one, and then you catch 4 types of fish.
All right, I'm back. Hey, Dakota, welcome in, buddy. I accepted your PlayStation friend request. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't mind, if you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing, and if you can, hit that like button to help it to reach other people. Again, thanks for showing up. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to real quick go get more bait. What were y'all talking about anyway? Something changing or whatever.
Oh, before they fixed the diamond issue with the carp sucker, you could catch them like crazy. You know what I mean? You'd have 4 or 5 at your bobber at once. It was just nonstop bites. You just couldn't catch diamonds. Then they fixed it to where you could catch diamonds, and when they did that, they slowed the bite frequency way down. You know what I
That's
mean? So you're only
weird.
getting one bite here and there. You know what I mean? So I wish they'd change it back. Honestly,
Yeah, why would they do that? Doesn't even make sense, but whatever.
I I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm not saying turn up the diamond catch frequency. I'm just saying the fish in general. You know what I
Right.
mean? Let them bite like they used to bite.
I'm gonna go up here where Tom's at. My boat's already there anyway, and see what's up.
Up below that bridge.
Yeah. So Dakota, how long have you been playing the game? I think your wife may have said that you had just gotten it. If you got any questions, this is a good group of people to ask because we've all got thousands of hours of experience on the game. So
Literally.
yeah, like like no life level, but we've got it. Let's try the pearl barley baiting again. Come on, dude. Hit the right button. Okay.
I don't know if you heard me earlier, but if you do run out of pearl barley, like Spider said, man, that bread seems to work really good too.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
did, and
get
I burned through every bit of it.
Yeah, I was getting just as many bites on bread as I was pearl barley. Well, baiting, you know what I mean, chumming with it.
Well, Dakota, you're gonna love it, man. It's if you like fishing and you like video games, this is where it's at. Is when it's working. Uh, Sometimes some of us have issues. Dad has a lot of issues lately, and hopefully that gets fixed. But oh, you're
Yeah, but
good, Blaine. Thanks. Go
I'm
ahead.
seeing a doctor about that. So.
Shrink.
Oh, you meant the game. Yeah, I crash a lot.
Oh me, Tom, you've caught 45,000. You've caught a lot more than me. I don't even know. Let's look. I'd say it's less than 20,000. Like I was telling them earlier, I tend to fish diamond only and gold only, so I miss out on a lot of opportunities to catch fish. Yeah, I've caught 17,000. I mean, it's still a lot, but
I'm at. Do you want me to say it?
I already know.
It's not that bad though. Not as bad as you were probably thinking.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess 27, 30.
How about 57,000?
Okay, yeah, I should have guessed higher than Tom. Now that I think about
Mine's just over 27.
it, if Tom would retire, he'd probably have about 70 or 80.
He plays it a lot, huh?
Yeah,
Or he likes it that much?
yeah, he likes it quite a bit.
I look, I'd be a lot higher than that right now too. I just been frustrated lately. I love this game. I really do. It's my favorite game that I've ever played. But with just what I've been going through lately, it gets frustrating. So I stopped playing it for a while.
It doesn't hurt to take a healthy break from a game anyway. It kind of
No, it don't. It it's not a bad idea.
it's honestly it's made me excited to come back and play it again, which I was still excited playing it anyway. But me being away for 2 months, it kind of relit the spark to play it again. If that makes any sense. See, I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
catching any
I
here. Like I baited. Like normally, if I've got a 7 bloodworm arm. If I bait and then lay down a bloodworm underneath it, I'm catching something. But like I'm not getting a nibble, no nothing here. That's how it was yesterday. I'd spent a couple hours trying to do
well,
this.
I will say this. At that spot, it took me like 3 sets of baiting before I started getting bites. Like literally chummed 3 separate times, and then the bite started. Don't get me wrong, it was never great, but it did improve.
Well, I just laid out one pearl barley, and about 10 yards to the right of it, I laid out bread, and I'm casting in the middle. We'll see if that. I've never done that before, casted two separate baits, but we'll see if it does anything.
Hey, you never know. It ain't gonna hurt because with this fish, the temperatures that they like, you can go back to the thing and rebait, and as long as it's this time of day, you'll be fine temperature
Yeah.
wise.
What is the cut-off time of day for these dads? I've been meaning to ask.
Well, I caught mine. It was around I think 13 to 1500 somewhere in that area is when I caught mine, and I had just fast traveled away to rebait. And
After,
my temp,
go ahead.
huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying my temperature was 56.7. That was that was my temp was, or was it 56.8? I think I was
Here's a
just
bite.
bel I was point 0.1 different from Jivers. He caught his like an hour earlier than me.
Oh, and since you're new, Dakota, you're going to hear a lot of naysayers, and you're going to hear different opinions about how to fish and when you can catch a diamond of this or that. But there's two ways of looking at it, I guess, and somebody else can elaborate on it if they want to. But some people go by temperature, and some people go by time of day. Uh, but to catch a diamond, you've got to be in the sweet spot usually. Certain fish you can catch diamonds all day long, but there's a lot of fish that there are just a select few hours or temperature range that you can catch them in. They're That's why I'm saying, like, if you're new and you're in here with us, or you're friends with me on PlayStation. Now, if you've got any questions at all, feel free to ask, because there's a lot to learn, like a whole lot to learn about this. I mean, right now, if I was you, I would just go, I don't know, put on a size 10 bloodworm hook and catch everything under the sun. But I wouldn't worry about targeting diamonds as new as you are. I would just focus on leveling up, because the higher you level, uh, the better gear you get and the bigger fish you can catch. And early seems way better, Tom says. Okay. Yeah, I may, actually, I think I am going to go back to like noon. Anybody that wants to follow, you go right ahead. It was getting pretty late. I'm just trying to level up right now. I'm throwing a popper and catching bass right now. If you want, you can join on the map that I just joined. It's up to you. I don't know if you know how to do that yet or not, but basically you just go here, go down to Apex, scroll over, go to Friends, Apex Friends, and then you'll find my name and do one of the. Well, you gotta find somebody that's available, but there you go. And then you'll find somebody and hit join game. Bev's online, but she's not. She hasn't said anything in chat, has she? She's on the game.
I haven't seen her say anything. No.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with a gold, Dakota. I mean, you're gonna want as many gold tokens and diamond tokens as you can
Yeah.
get until you get everything unlocked. So just enjoy the ride, man. And it's a really good game, in my opinion.
And don't rush it, man.
You're right.
Just go with the flow. Don't try to catch fish too big for you right now. You know, your equipment isn't going to let you catch certain fish, and it might frustrate you. So just catch the fish you can catch, and catch lots of them.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is just catch fish, because it's gonna get you.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to get to
Yep.
level 100, at least at some point, because at that point you've unlocked everything, and then you can fish for anything you want at ease, or easily. Another great thing about this game too, if you're on Facebook, I can invite you to some groups if you're on Facebook, but a lot of people compete. So basically, they'll say, all right, this week we're going to catch a carp sucker, and you'll go catch as many carp sucker as you can and post the biggest ones that you catch. It's fun. I mean, a lot of us in this group like to do that. I'm about to give up vaping. It sounds like Kentucky passed a bill or something that they're getting rid of non-FDA approved vapes. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so you're telling me Marlboro Reds are FDA approved and we can smoke those, but we
Right. Well, you gotta remember where the taxes are coming from.
right. That's exactly what it's about.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rock Chalk. Hey, buddy, how are you? Oh,
Oh man, I just caught another record.
what do you mean?
I'm joking.
Oh,
I'll catch a gold 1 second, and I'll turn around and catch a .12. You know, it's like
I haven't caught a diamond of these, but I also haven't caught a juvenile.
I don't know where they go juvenile, because I caught a .12 that was still a bronze. But I think I did hear somebody say they caught a .08 juvenile or something like that. I don't remember who that was, but I swear somebody said something like that not too long back.
I don't know why it wouldn't be letting you join, Dakota, unless this server's full. Let me look. It gets finicky sometimes. No, you should be able to join it. I'll tell you what I'll
Sometimes
do.
it just takes a while for it to settle down.
Are you in here, Barry? Did you try to join on me or no? If you didn't, I'm gonna try to join on
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
I'm still at the. I'm at
if
the
it's
top.
not giving him the option to join you, he might not be online right now. Because even if you're full, it should still say join. It just will say server full once you click on it.
Yeah,
But
I'm
if it's
gonna.
not even given the option,
He sent me an invite like via PlayStation. So let me do
right?
this one more time, Dakota. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to click on. You're gonna go to Apex Connect. Right here, you want to make sure that says online, and you're gonna scroll over to friends. You're gonna go down, not to friends, but you're gonna go to Apex Connect friends. You'll find my name in there. You'll click on it, and it should give you the option to join game as long as you're online. And I am going back to Sleeping Razor. Anyway, yeah, Rock Chalk, how have you been, man? Haven't talked to you in quite a while. Hope you're good. There's somebody in here named Treebeard.
Treebeard.
Yeah, I told me. Isn't that on Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought so. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I mean, I'm not like a guru on it, but I really liked it a lot. All of them. The Hobbit series was really good too. My wife can't stand them. She's like, they're too long and drawn out. I'm like, that's the beauty of them. I can watch it for hours. I like them. Oh, me. We got to go to another wedding this weekend. That makes like the fourth one this year. And it's really weird when like I said, I'm a recovering alcoholic. So when you are used to drinking at every event that you go to, and then you go there and everybody's drinking besides you, it's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I'm over it though. Like, I'm not over being an alcoholic. You don't ever get over it. But I'm saying it doesn't bother me to be around it.
Yeah.
It's just like, honestly, it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of just kind of funny in a way because you get to see how silly people actually get because you're not
Yeah.
doing, you're not under the
Yeah.
influence.
You're stone sober, and they're all. You're like, man, this is how I was.
I used to act like an idiot, huh? Yeah. I got going through like Facebook messages, man, that I've sent when I was deep into being like bad as far as alcohol goes. And just some of the shit that I would message, I thought I was so smart and all this stuff. I'm like, well, you're an idiot, dude. Like, what are you doing? That's funny. I don't know. I'm glad I'm over that part of my life, but I mean, I did. I was like, wow, you're dumb. But I fully respect anybody that can drink and control it. I just wasn't one that could. One turned into as many as I could until I passed out. Good times.
Well, from what you can remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a big thing too. Now you remember. It's like weird remembering everything you've done in the past week.
Exactly. I had a great time the other night, I think.
What I remember of it. Yeah, ain't no telling what I've done that I had no idea that I did it. I probably don't want to know either. To be honest with you. 14 people watching, 19 people watching. Look at this. Well, welcome in everybody.
There.
If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that like button. We're just a group of dudes that like to fish together. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's as good as any, I guess.
Who's behind? Is that you, Barry? It's down below me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I saw you holding your fish there.
Yeah. Got my little Barbie rod out.
I actually kind of like it. I fished for it during that summer event, and I got it, and I used it to catch small stuff. I thought it was kind of fun, actually. I don't know.
I leveled it up using it on carp suckers. It didn't take no time at all because back then they would bite constantly.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. It'd be something you could catch with it for sure.
Yeah, it's perfect weight. It really is.
They still haven't fixed the drum though. Have y'all not noticed that? Like it'll say it's a 10-pound drum, and it's like the size of a 3-pound fish.
Yeah, I no, they have not corrected that. They definitely still got that size off.
When they fight so hard, and I know they're not meant to fight that hard. Not, I don't think. Maybe they are, but
Well, I mean, I've caught they're really big fish and they like to stay at the bottom. So, but these things. I mean, you got one that looks the size of a rough and it's fighting like a 20-pound pike.
Stallion. Yeah.
oh, Dakota, you've never sent me an Apex friend request. That's why. You sent me a PlayStation friend request. Okay, so at the top of the chat, here I'll try to walk you through this again. Let's at the top of the chat, you're going to see Apex. I pinned a comment that says Apex, and then it's got Canebrake91 number 99999. All right, so to do that, let's see. Somebody sent me a friend request here. Dakota, you sent me one, so you figured it out. Okay, I just accepted it. So now you should be able to join on me. Do y'all like if you're bobber fishing? Do you lower it in the water? I haven't been. I've just left it at default. But
Depends on the fish I'm fishing
well, like
for.
these specifically, what it,
No, I've been leaving it shallow on these.
awesome, Dakota. Good deal. Yeah, this is gonna be another one of them that I'm gonna have to fish a lot for. I can already tell. I really thought the crawdad was gonna be hard, but it really wasn't hard. It took a couple days, but
No, but I mean, dude, that thing like Darth still doesn't have one of those. I don't think, unless he's
I
got
don't
no.
one.
either.
Oh, you don't have one either, Barry?
No. I've spent hours.
Yeah. See, I don't. And
No.
it's just everybody's RNG is so different.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I mean, there's been a couple fish like sauger and mountain whitefish by far were the hardest diamonds on the game for me, and then next to that, I would say it was probably the Wells catfish initially. Not now, but initially. The trying to think of another one. Well, like purple labeo and then white crappie, both of those, I'm sure I just got extremely lucky, but I caught them within like, well, it was 2 fish on the white crappie, and then it was 30 fish on the purple labeo, and I've heard so many people say they struggle with those, and in fact, I've
Yeah.
caught quite a few purple labeo diamonds, and just I'd never have struggled with them. I don't know. It's just weird how this fish will be hard for me and not for you, and vice versa.
Yeah. I know, and that's I mean, you get that a lot. Somebody will say, "Hey, try this spot, man. It's so easy to catch them there," and that person might not ever even see one at that spot. So
Right. I think that we all share diamond locations in a form, but I think that some diamond locations are better for me than they are for you, and everybody's map is
right,
slightly different.
I
That's what I think.
yep,
And I
I
can
completely
speak
agree with
on
that.
that point from the perspective that I've played it on Steam and I've played it on PlayStation. And I've had better spots on Steam at a certain location and not be able to catch anything on PlayStation at that location. Like,
Yeah,
so it's Like the Blue Bridge, I've never caught a walleye diamond there on PlayStation, but I've caught like 7 of them on my Steam Deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Welcome back, Hoodie. I don't know if this is boring or not. But, I mean, this is the only diamond I have left to have every diamond on the game again, so I just really want to get it out of the way. That way, when Japan comes, I can put my full focus on that. It's going to be the races on. I can't wait. I love when a new map comes out because, like, everybody on Facebook, we're all, like, rushing as hard as we can to get every diamond before everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, I went crazy on Africa, man. I was racing R. Lewis to see who would get bingo first on there, and he got me by 1 day.
Is he doing okay?
So
I saw him earlier on Highfield's stream, and I said hi to him. But I haven't heard much out of him, which I've been gone, so I ain't heard
I
much out of nobody, I guess. But you know what I mean.
I
I haven't
haven't
for
heard
weeks.
from him. It's been a long time since I've heard from him.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay.
But I mean, I guess it goes both ways. I haven't sent him a message in forever either. So
Right? Yeah. Yeah, and I apologize to really all y'all, even the people in the chat right now. I should have been reaching out more than I did, but I just had so much going on, man.
oh, dude, don't worry about that. Jeez.
It's been a
I mean, you moved twice in a month span,
yeah, yeah,
across the country. On top of
yeah.
that, it wasn't like you were going next door.
It was a nightmare to say the least. But I don't know if I told you this or not the other day, but yeah, I probably did. But it was a $10 raise on the hour going out there, and I was literally only making $150 more per paycheck.
Oh, really?
That's how bad my tax bracket changed. Like it was like I'm like, what's the point? Like I don't know. It blew my mind
Yeah.
because if you go from 20 to 30, that's like a really big deal. But going higher than that, like it throws you into a whole new
Yeah.
level, and it's like you just Uncle Sam's eating it.
Ooh,
Get one
701. Got
gold.
701 this time.
It's a big
Yep.
one. But yeah, that and health insurance, man. Health insurance is freaking ridiculous. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like the job that I have right now, if I was to put my full family on it, I cover myself, but then we went to the open marketplace for my wife and the 2 kids. But through my work, if I was to insure all of us, it'd be like almost $1,200 a month. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just insane.
Yeah. When you add the whole family to it, it really gets crazy.
Well, and if I was the bad part, if I was making like $5 less on the hour, I could qualify for assisted uh, insurance. But seeing how I'm just slightly above it, middle class nowadays, you're just screwed, for the lack of a better way to say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously.
Because you don't get any benefits, but you're paying
No, you
taxes
make
like
too
you're
much to get
loaded.
any help. Right. You don't get any benefits because you make too much for any kind of assistance, and then you don't make enough to pay for it on your own. You know what I mean? So you're like stuck in that limbo area. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah, it's not fair, but I can't change it. So I guess what good is complaining about it doing? I don't know. Yeah, this is a little bitty guy here. This might be a juvenile if it's a carp sucker.
let's see how small you can get. I got 0.12 as my smallest. We were having a
Point
competition on that. Me and Blaine were.
0.25, and it was still bronze. So yeah, it must take a little bitty one. Yeah, I'll probably actually message Lewis tomorrow and check on him. Oh, here's another bite. Now they're starting to fire up again, maybe. Ooh, this is the big one. Biggest one that I've caught by far. Maybe not. I may be speaking too soon.
Can you see it coming across the
No,
surface?
no, it's
That's
5
probably a
pounds.
catfish or a drum then. Oh, it is coming
Yeah,
across the surface. Okay.
it was a gold. I forgot when I was catching them earlier, I was using a lot heavier line. I switched to 8 pounds, so that's why I got excited. I thought, man,
Oh,
the
okay.
tension's like great. But I wasn't thinking about it.
Well, I saw the rod and reel you look like you got, and then I saw that tension. That's the first thing I thought was drum or catfish.
Yeah, I'm using 8
I
pound
didn't.
line.
Yeah.
In fact, I may. Actually, that is what I'll do. I'll switch it up for a second. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this setup entirely for now, and then use the pink guy. Put 8 pound line on it. Beach ball 7 bloodline. Okay.
Bugger. I really thought that was the one. Never mind.
All right, give me 1 second.
Should change the name of this to Carp Soul Sucker, because that's what it's doing. It's just sucking out my soul and my life force.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It really is.
Oh, I'll get one. I'm determined at this point. May not be on this stream, but I'll get one before this week is over. I'd put $100 on it. I'll have it before Sunday.
Okay. I take
You said
PayPal.
deal. Yeah, how many people am I
No, I'm
promising
sure you
$100
will.
to?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, well, there was 2 biting it then. Maybe it's rod. That's so
Could be
funny.
your whole paycheck gone.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd be good. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm just now about to get paid again for the first time in 3 weeks. Yeah, that's why you keep a little back. Always keep a little back, 'cause
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
ever know.
Yep. Always keep that emergency fund sitting there just in
Yeah,
case.
I mean, we've got a really healthy savings account, but I definitely didn't want to touch that unless I absolutely had to, and luckily we didn't have to. So they paid me to move back. That was a blessing, because they easily could have not.
Oh, the company you went back to did?
Yeah, it was with the same
Oh,
company, but
wow.
the company that we were
Oh.
working under is the one that ended the deal. If that makes
Oh.
sense, because we were contracting underneath
I
them,
got you.
and they called it off.
Okay.
But the company I worked for took care of me, and they gave me my old job back. So,
Ah, okay.
like, it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it all worked out for you,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, for
That's
Yeah,
sure.
so am I, man.
It was a bad circumstance regardless, but like I say, it can always be worse. I try to be as positive as I can, to be honest with you. I mean, look at,
I know this is not technically PG, but I hope that guy's watching, and if that guy's watching, that guy's a dick. Sorry. Rant over.
yeah, you're good. You're not the only one that has that opinion.
I wanted to punch him in the face, if you remember rightly.
My mom or my wife, dude, was so mad. I like.
Oh, I can imagine. There's
Mainly, it
nothing more
wasn't really
dangerous than
even
an angry
about.
wife.
it wasn't really even about the fact that the job didn't work out. It was the fact that we literally uprooted the whole family and moved the entire country away, basically, to get there. Just to unpack the last box, and then 4 days later, oh well, you got to go back. Oh great. Oh well, like I say, life goes on. It could be way worse. I'm sitting here playing PlayStation, streaming with my friends, and have a roof over my head and ate a good supper. So life is okay.
Yes. Oh, wait. That's. Here we go.
Well, I'm consistently catching them. And
You back at the dock? Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's the only place that's been working out for me.
You said you said that you tried that pond also, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't have. I caught just a few. It was not like I catch them here though. It's where earlier today when Highfield was streaming, that's where they all were. So I ran out there with them while I was at work. I got on remote play, and I was fishing out there, and I mean, I caught some, but it just wasn't. I don't know. I've just consistently
Yeah.
caught them here more than any other place. I about launched that bait too far. I forgot I've got this rod that only casts 80 yards or 80 feet. I mean, I wish somebody'd catch a diamond. I mean, you caught that diamond catfish, but it'd be nice if somebody'd catch one of these as a diamond.
Yeah. They're
They're not
they're pretty.
easy. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're pretty rough, man.
Does Darth
I
have one?
promise. No.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Which I guess I would have probably known about it if he had one, just because he pretty much streams every time he plays anyway.
Yeah.
I would too, to be honest with you. If I had a setup that I was just in a room that nobody else had to be in, I would probably stream every time I played. But this is a bedroom, so usually my wife will be in here or whatever, and it's like, if I had a room dedicated to gaming, then I would probably every time I fired the game up stream just because. But one day.
And he'll play once in a while offline, just to kind of take a break from the streaming thing so he can actually focus on the fishing. But it's not very. He don't get to do it very often.
Yeah.
Like he he really don't.
No, I mean, and that's really the only reason I stream anyway, is because I'm playing the game anyway. So if I've got friends I can play with and share it with other people, why not do it? Because I'm going to be playing it anyway. That was kind of my mentality
Right.
on it from the get-go.
Yep.
So it's made it way farther than I ever thought it would. Like I said, I never thought I'd get to 50 subs, but and if I start streaming all the time and put the effort in, I'd say a year from now I could probably have 1,000 subs if I put the effort in. Because I mean, I've gotten almost
Oh,
200, and I mean, it's not like I've
yeah.
streamed 5 days a week every week, and
No, I think you would if you had the time to put into it. I guarantee you'd get at least that many subs, if not a lot more.
putting videos out helps a lot too, though, because that's when like a greater crowd of people can find the video while they're looking something up. I mean, not and can watch it any time of day. That's another thing. Not everybody can jump on these live streams because they're doing other things or work at the time that I'm streaming. I'd be curious to know how many people see the streams after they've ended, but I don't. YouTube doesn't really. I don't doesn't do a really good job of breaking it down and telling you. Not that I've found anyway. Now they're gonna slow down again. It looks like. Cast over here. To my right. Bait again. Yep, I baited too far. Well, I guess I'll throw a bottom rod out as soon as I do that.
Thought I'd better make the wife a coffee while I was in there, keeping her good books.
Yeah. The dog, like I said, dog biscuits was working for me pretty well. I don't know. I think I've got a size 3 hook on. That's one thing I wish that they would change. If you've got the rod casted out, I wish that you could go in the menu and still see what you've got attached to it. But you can't. There's no way.
Yeah, I
You
know.
used to be able to, I'm sure.
I don't
Some of the
know.
other fishing
I know you
boats.
Not
can't.
while it's in the water. The one you have in the water, you cannot look up what's on it. It's all the other ones you can. It's just the actual one you have. If you're holding it, you can look it up. But if you're in the water with it, it won't let you get the information on
Oh,
it.
that sucks.
And now they've got those tags on it, so when you go into the quick menu, you can see it too, which is I love that. I'm glad they
Right.
did that.
Yeah, they're making
So
the little quality of life changes that they need to as they go, for sure.
oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, dude, this is a great game. I'm frustrated with the crashes. Other than that, I love this game. I really do.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be just as frustrated if I was going through what you go through. No doubt.
Well, if I wasn't crashing, I wouldn't be playing other games right now. I really wouldn't.
Oh, and I mean, I believe that for sure. The
Like
only
earlier,
other.
me and
Go ahead.
what? No, go ahead. Say what you were gonna
Oh, I
say.
was just saying the only other thing I've been playing, me and my wife play Stardew Valley together.
Yeah, that simulator.
Little
Yeah,
farming game or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just what I was gonna say was it's so frustrating was me and Blaine actually got online earlier and we played for probably an hour with no issues, like online. Me and him both right next to each other, fishing, no problem. And then James,
Yeah.
James Payne,
Yeah.
he
On
joined
you.
our server, and
Boom.
within seconds of him joining our server, I crashed, and then it was it. I crashed every time I tried to join again. So that tells me it's something to do with Apex. You know what I mean? Like something to do with the friends because
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it. It doesn't make much
nah,
sense.
I don't either. But hopefully they'll get that fixed soon. Ooh, triple bite.
Well, it seems to be doing the rounds, though, doesn't it? The issues, because Christmas and earlier on in the summer it was Xbox. Then PC got interrupted for a little bit, and now it's PlayStation's turn. So I think it's just doing its rounds, isn't it?
It looks like it.
Or they're changing code to fix one, and what it's doing is it's knocking the other ones off.
Yeah, it could be. It's way above my
Yeah,
head. But
yeah. I'm not. I'm no nothing. I have no idea how they code. I, I've seen
Oh, neither
code
do I.
before, and I would not want to do that.
yeah, I don't see
It's
how
like
you.
matrix numbers, isn't it? What?
I don't see
Yeah.
how that's a career choice. Like how fun. You'd have to be a special person to think that's fun.
Well, the creation, you know what I mean? Like doing it, not so much, but after you do it and actually see what you created, that would be really cool. But it's
Right.
that process getting to that creation. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that very well.
It's amazing what human beings have figured out how to do things. It's just wild, really. Like we'll type a bunch of numbers in, then we'll come up with this giant 3D world that you can watch and play in. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty wild. Oh,
Catching him again.
can you send him another invite?
Who?
I don't know if he wants to. Are you Blaine? I don't know. He can't use the old invite, can he?
I have no idea. I mean, I can invite him though right now.
He must be
Invite.
back.
It's not showing that he's online on PlayStation, but
Oh, well, he might not. He had to go run somewhere real quick, so
holy
I thought he
crap.
might be back home.
Look how long, golly, I didn't realize that rod was that long. Look how long Barry's rod is.
I've
Oh.
had plenty of people say that to me over the years. Sorry.
I knew I'd messed up after I said
Yeah,
it.
Blaine's firing up now, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to take that back immediately, didn't you?
It's like, oh, man. Whoops. I stepped right into
It's now every time Darth says something, he thinks twice and he starts perspiring. He's like, no, oh no, he's going to say something. He's going to say something. Why did I say that?
that. Oh, Blaine. Hey, man. I'm so sorry. For whatever reason, your messages weren't popping up on my screen. I see them on the phone now, though. Hurry up. Hell, I was getting all kinds of bites, but they just quit. That's weird. You ever had that happen?
What's that?
I had 2 bites in a row, and then it just quit and never did strike.
Yeah.
Working as intended.
It doesn't like fix it, but it seems to happen more the closer you are to your bait you toss out there. So if you get, try to stay about 10 feet away from your chum, it seems to help with that a little bit.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like every fish, but a lot of fish. If you keep yourself 10 feet away, you won't have so many nibbling leaving.
Tom said if I had a nickel for every time I've heard that. Talking about Barry's rod for the situation. Oh, jeez. I said I was going to cast a little away from it, and I casted right on top of it again. Oh, well.
And then I reel in. Like Darth likes to cast past it, but I always cast on the inside of it. So if I throw the bait out 70 feet, I reel into 60 feet.
Yeah, see, I cast like right where it's at. That's the way I've always done it. I don't know what the right way to
Yeah.
do it is really.
Well, we were just doing some experimenting a few times, and we found that if you stay away from your bait ball just a little bit, that the nibble and leaves seem to not happen quite as frequently.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't like eliminate it, but it seems to calm it down a little bit.
I got one about to bite again. I think I may accidentally put on a gold only just because. Hey,
Oh,
Blaine.
Blaine is back, and you're gonna be in trouble.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Anything good? You get one there, Kang?
No. Got a bunch of bronzes. That's about it.
I caught a .15 and I caught a 7.01 right after each other.
That makes sense.
Let's put a gold only on with a doe just to see what happens. I'll probably end up hooking a drum or something.
Catfish.
Yeah, and I've only got 8-pound line on, so I'm sure I'll know what it is if it bites. I caught Something. I had a size 2 on earlier, and it ripped every bit of line that I had off on when I was using 8 pound. So I'm sure it was probably a drum or a cat. But yeah, somebody caught a. Tom caught a juvenile northern pike. I thought he caught a juvenile carp sucker. Slow going, which I put a gold only on, so I probably won't catch anything doing this. But I feel like I've caught a ton of bronze.
You got red worm on right now?
Doe.
I've never tried doe for them.
I've caught them on doe, but I'm like size 5 doe. So I'm gonna set up my bottom rod again.
Hey, 6.01 gold.
And I'm gonna move to the other end of the dock.
Have you tried down towards the point down there?
Like,
Like
I,
right along this shoreline, if you go towards, like, you know where the channel cat spot is out there? Or like around that corner where you got
all
burbot and
them,
all that, right up
all
in
the,
that area?
you look at the screen. I'm hovering over a point. I'm just curious if there's any.
Yep, that point right there.
Have you? I mean,
That
are people
apparently
catching
somebody caught a
dimes?
dime. Yeah, they call that that's spot number 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can run down there and try that one. No, I've not been down there though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they call spot 2, and then spot 3 is by the bridge, and spot 4 is that pond.
Yeah, I'll go down there and try it for a minute and see what happens. Maybe I got one waiting on me.
Right.
I did put the right marker on, didn't I? Oh, I was about to pass it. Whoops. Alright, I'm here. In fact, this would be a good place to leave the Jeep until I catch a diamond.
Oh,
What's up? What happened?
oh, nothing. I'm like out of markers, and I'm
Oh,
debating on
yeah.
whether or not I should mark this diamond channel cat at the dock here.
Yeah, I'm out of markers too. On this map, I had them for a long time. I've had to delete them a lot.
Yeah.
I wish they would. I know they upped the markers, but I wish they'd give us more.
I wish they would have done my idea. I actually put it into suggestions, is let you label the markers with multiple
Yes.
fish.
Yeah, that's an idea. Like a good
I put
idea.
that into I put that into the thing a long time ago, but it never got any traction, dude. But I always thought that because there's so many locations where you catch multiple diamonds, it'd be nice to have one diamond that you can put all of them in there on a list of what you caught right there. You know?
Agreed.
Yeah, that would be good.
So you don't have to use multiple diamond markers for one spot. That's
Right.
nice.
Because I
Well,
mean, dude, my map is crazy full like that.
they kind of did that on the Hunter because I remember back in the day, like if you
Yes.
found a water zone on top of a previous water zone, it would make the old
Yep.
water zone disappear, and then they started stacking
Yes.
them.
Yep. Now you got the list of what's there. I know. I saw that too when I started playing again recently. I was like, wow, that's cool. I'm glad they did that. Because I hated it when I found a new water zone or no drink zone next to something that I was tracking, and then it kicked it off of there. So I was like, oh, great. Now I got to remember that's a spot.
I went back to Bloodworm. Let's see what happens. I may be casting out too far too. I'm like at over 80 foot.
I mean, I caught my diamond about 75, 80 feet out from the dock, kind of about at an angle, float fishing. So
Yeah.
pretty sure you can catch them out there, no problem. Now down, if you're at that point, I'm not sure of that. I would assume you can because that deep spot out in the middle, me and Blaine used to catch a bunch of golds out there.
Yeah.
We will see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give a 15-minute warning. I'm gonna play for about 15 more minutes, and I gotta get off and start. My wife's sick. I'm gonna get off and start helping get the kids ready for bed and all that stuff.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah. So appreciate everybody being here.
oh, dude, we're glad you're back. Seriously, man, it's
Yeah.
been a long time.
And I may actually stream again tomorrow. Mainly because Friday I know was out of the question because that's the day we're going to that wedding, and then coming back I may do some daytime streaming on Saturday because my wife's gonna go to this anime con, or I don't know what it's basically like a Comic Con, but it's like anime con or something. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But she was gonna take my oldest daughter to do that, and I was gonna watch the young one because. But if I do that, I'll stream on Saturday while they're gone. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. Things tend to change when I come up with a plan, and it's like it doesn't ever work out that way anymore. I just let life happen. whatever whatever happens, happens. Well, I thought for sure I'd at least get a bite on a 7. Guess not. Try closer.
How deep is it right there where you're casting?
Let me cast out and I'll tell you. I didn't pay attention. Of course, I'm going to be a lot closer this time because I was at like 80 foot. But
Yeah, I was just curious. I've never really cast it off that corner before, so I wasn't sure
well, I'm
how
not
deep it
bottom
is along
fishing, so
there.
I don't have any idea. I wasn't thinking
Yeah, the
about that.
float won't tell you until you
Yeah, I
catch
don't
something.
wasn't thinking about it. It doesn't seem like I can see fish going for it as easily as I used to be able to.
You can't.
No.
Ever since they started tweaking the water, man, oh my gosh, it's so hard to see fish now compared to what it was, anyways.
Yeah, I can definitely
I
tell something's changed.
You can, in my opinion, Dad's brought it up the other day. You can tell the most to me in Golden Ridge and the river, where you used to be able to see the kokanee swimming all over the place all the time. You know, like how
Yeah,
blue that water used to be.
Yeah,
It's like a like a
yeah,
dirty color now, almost muddy.
yeah. It's you can't see barely anything in that river anymore. And I used to
oh,
love that river because of that. You know, it looked like runoff from a glacier. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
just beautiful looking, and now it's murky looking. I don't
yeah,
like it.
yeah. I don't know why they would have done that. But... No, that's one of my favorite spots on the game, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'll tell you a place I've never been a giant fan of is Magic Pond, and I know everybody, well, the greater majority of people really like Magic Pond, but it just never did appeal
Yeah,
to
I
Yeah.
me.
don't think it's quite as magic as it used to be, man. Because I mean, back
No,
in the
they
day, like
definitely have
I
gone
caught
down.
every diamond under the sun there except for Atlantic salmon and bream. That's the only things and you can't catch Atlantic salmon there. So like bream is the only one I did not catch in that pond. And now, man, it's you struggle to catch stuff in that pond now.
Sorry, my boss just sent out a group text. I was making sure I wasn't in trouble. I was like, oh Lord, he's texting this late at night. What did I do?
What did you do?
Well, what he described, it had nothing to do with me, so I just replied, not me.
It wasn't me.
That's right.
It really wasn't. So. They are hiding that more and more. Oh yeah, the fish being able to view them. Yeah, I haven't tried it since they've done all this changing.
Yeah, they've been doing some tweaking, man. They haven't even been mentioning it, I don't think. But there's some fish that behave differently now. Like they don't bite as well in certain spots anymore as they used to. I mean, there's been a lot of little things I've been noticing.
Yeah.
I wonder what all they'll add with this Japan map. I'm sure they're going to add something. I mean, like, whether it be quality of life or the inventory
Well,
increasing, or, I don't know.
the rod holders, I think, is supposed to come out with this map. I mean, I'm pretty sure they said that in one of their streams, like, back when they did them, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I've never played a game that had rod holders, so I'm kind of curious how that'll play out.
Yeah.
It gets
It could go.
complicated.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It could go good or bad. It depends on how it's structured, because
I think Barry, you mentioned having it on Fishing Planet, right?
No, Euro Dovetails, one of their, I think it's Dovetails,
Oh, okay.
one of their fishing games. And one will start beeping, then the other one will start beeping, then the other one will start beeping, and you've got to use your directional buttons to pick your rod, choose your rod. Oh, it's just a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare.
yeah, that's my scare is how it's going to be on here.
That's another one of those things. I mean, obviously, a rod holder is not going to be a requirement. I wouldn't think there'd be any way that they could make that a requirement.
No,
So,
but like I wonder how they're going to pull this off. You got a rod holder. Say you're fishing with one in your hand, and you got a rod holder sitting next to you. Is that even going to be an option, or is it only going to be rod holders? The second thing is if you have a rod holder and you're holding a pole and you get a bite on the rod holder, you know how they usually give you like a couple seconds to set the hook? How
yeah.
much time gap is it going to take you to switch to that rod so you don't miss that fish? You know what I mean? Like how are they going to pull
Yeah.
that off?
Yeah, I don't know unless they auto hook somehow. I don't know.
Well, right. Well, and hey, look, I've fished like that before, and let me tell you, dude, there's fish that will hook themselves
Right.
when they snag on the bait. They take off. They hook themselves. You know.
Yeah, you use them
So
circle sea hooks on catfish, they'll hook themselves pretty easily.
yeah, they will. Dude, they'll run and they'll hook, and you don't even have to set it. You just got to start reeling it in.
That's what I use when I go shark fishing out here. Circle hooks.
Yeah,
Easier to get out too.
for sure. I'd love to shark fish. That sounds fun.
It's so fun.
Dude, they fight. I mean, I've never caught a big one, but I've caught a couple like 2.5 foot black tips.
Yeah.
Dude, that was an impressive fight for something that just wasn't as big as you think it would be, you know?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like,
Oh, they're very, very strong animals, man.
yeah, oh my God, they're like nothing but muscle, you know? It's
Hmm.
just like, wow.
Yeah, and then you have a bycatch of a stingray here too, and those
Dude,
ones like a 100-pound stingray. That thing is just like you're hooking into a truck. See you
dude,
later.
I've caught I've caught like 10, 15 pound stingrays, and let me tell you,
Oh yeah.
those things are impressive with the way they fight. They like suction cup to the bottom. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean? Like they're hard to get in.
Oh yeah. I've caught one that was around 100, 110, 120 pounds. I didn't get it on the scale, but
Holy
Wow,
I'll have to send
smokes.
you a picture of that. It was a big one.
that's huge, dude. Wow.
You seen them giant freshwater ones? They're pretty
Oh
wild.
yeah.
Like 1,000 pounds? I don't know if they're 1,000. They're big, whatever they are.
Well, that actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's what ripped Jeremy Wade's bicep when he was hooked into one. It snapped his rod and actually, I think, tore his bicep or his pec or something when he was fighting the fish.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's see what
yeah,
Tom
they're no
said.
joke.
Oh, you're thinking color variations might come with this because of the koi. Yeah, Dad was mentioning,
Yeah.
Blaine and Dad were talking about that earlier, that because Spider, which is another viewer, he had mentioned that he had heard that the color variations were coming. So I guess it would make sense for them to be introduced in that.
Yeah, that that EW stream that they did with all the I don't know who exactly everybody was, but they were talking about that. That's why they held off on the the trophy lodges or an aquarium or whatever, is because they want to get variations of the fish in the game first, then give it a place to display them. So hopefully they do have that this time. That'd be pretty cool.
Alright, this is going to be my last bait. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
famous last
one more
words.
bait ball.
Just one more.
Yeah.
Just one more.
You know how it goes. I threw out two actually. I'm going to put a size
Ooh.
4 red worm on and see if it does anything.
Actually, I might switch back to that because I haven't been on that in a while. Yeah, I can go offline and switch hooks all day long. It doesn't affect me
Yeah, that's
whatsoever.
wild. Just changing hooks crashes you.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's like clockwork too. It really is.
There's a bite. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's nothing big. Probably a silver. Yeah, silver. Tom, did you post that one that was almost 7 pounds that you caught today? You said.
Oh, he's in that tournament with you guys.
Yeah, yeah. It's a group. Darth
I think
posted
you
in that
posted
group a
something.
lot too. Oh, you did post it, Tom. So you're in the lead. You should be anyway. You won't see very many diamonds in this competition, I don't think. Not the way this is going.
Yeah, probably not.
Caught a 7 pound one earlier this evening. Yeah, I'd say that it's not too far off of diamond when you get in the 7 pound range. I wouldn't think anyway.
Yeah, it's low sevens from what I've heard. I mean, I wish I could remember who said that, but I swore somebody said 7.06. I think it was on Darth stream. Somebody typed that into the chat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like my biggest gold I ever caught was 7.02. And that was like right around the time I caught my diamond.
Tom said his diamond was 7.52. Alright, this really is going to be my last bait ball. I had to move.
That's a catching phrase, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. See if I can
And
stick
for a
one.
change, Dad isn't getting the blame either.
Yeah, we expect nothing
Dad's
less,
fault.
man.
Yeah, don't blame me like Darth does.
How successful are y'all when you do the legendary hunt?
Oh
I
man,
mean,
the
it's
last I think
sporadic.
isn't the last 3 or 4 weeks I think the people in our party have found it, hasn't? Or like
Oh
been
yeah,
successful at finding
Yeah.
it,
yeah,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
At least one person in our group has been the one that found. Heck, James Payne found it. Groot slang last time.
Yeah.
Well, uh,
So
Uh-oh.
very very successful.
that's cool.
I love it. I love this.
What happened?
I got a 6.40 pound drum that looks like the size of a rough, and it had the same tension that a diamond carp sucker would have.
That's
I
great.
got excited for a second.
I've got them biting again on this last bait ball, closer to the
Well,
shore.
then you should probably throw one more bait ball.
See, now
The
you
old
can
lucky
blame
charm up the
Blaine.
back trick. Yeah. Arm up the back trick.
Maybe closer. I haven't really been fishing close to the shore, so it might be.
See?
Let's see what happens.
Were you fishing by the dock, like the opposite direction you're facing right now? Like in the
I was
L-shaped
I
part of
was
it?
facing straight out from the dock, like out into the main body of the river. That's where I
Well,
had been
I'll say
fishing.
Jivers caught his diamond facing like that L-shaped part of the dock. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he was short casting in that area where he caught his. And obviously everybody's gonna be different. I'm just saying that you can fish that way too, because apparently people have caught them there.
Oh, here's another one.
God, I'm so glad I caught mine when I did. Good Lord.
Be the
Like
one.
seriously.
Oh, come on.
No,
Get
it ain't
you
gonna
one,
be the
bud.
one. It ain't gonna be the one. Not this time. All right, one more, and then we're.
Yep. Yep. I agree. You got to do one more.
It's always one more.
Got to do one more.
No, that's what got me in trouble drinking. There was always one more.
Just,
One more.
just,
one more.
just one more. That's all.
Yeah,
Just,
I
just
have to
one
have
more.
another one now.
I handle my drinks. Don't worry about me.
yeah, exactly. Tom said my last cast, I swear. Yeah. I don't know how many times I've said that. Even talking to myself, like when I'm playing by myself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think we've all had that talk before. All right, I got to get off here. This one more. That's it.
Oh, in real life, too. I got to go home, man. It's getting late. One
Yeah.
more
Oh,
cast.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
For
definitely.
sure.
One more cast, and I'll give it another half an hour.
Mhm.
And
Especially if you catch a fish on that other cast. Then you're like, all right, well, I got to go one more.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. That's the worst thing that could happen is if you actually catch one.
Have a good night, Tom. Thanks for joining. I'll catch you. Like I said, I may be streaming tomorrow, so if you're available, feel free to jump in. Thanks for showing up. Usually one of us will catch a diamond doing this, but it just ain't happened today.
Not this fish. I promise you, if you'd have picked any other, it's something special.
Yeah, it's something. I'll be glad when it's over with. I can tell you that.
special's not the word.
It is definitely. Yeah, this is one of those ones like it's the crawfish. It's like once you get one, you don't worry about it.
Hey, look. If it wasn't for like Kane and Darth, I would never fish for this thing. But they always fish for this. Like Kane, this is your first time back, granted, and you
Yeah.
haven't gotten one yet. But Darth does this a lot. Like he's still trying to get his diamond. So I end up fishing for these things. Now, if it wasn't for that, I would never fish for these things again.
I don't blame you.
I really wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I'll be over it by the time I get one for sure.
Yeah. Like make you sick to your stomach just hearing the name carp sucker.
All right, guys. That one didn't produce anything, but yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Tom, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being in here, Dad, Blaine, Barry. Like I said, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, so if y'all want to jump on tomorrow, that'd be cool.
Yeah, buddy.
If anybody's in here that was
Yeah.
new, subscribe if you don't mind, and hit that like button on the way out. And again, I appreciate everybody, and we should be back to normal here, streaming on a regular basis. So everybody have a good night and a better tomorrow, and we will see you soon.
All right.
Later,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
All right.
See
Goodbye,
you later.
everybody.
All right, let me broadcast stop screen.